Priti has been a very good friend of mine for many years, and like I said, been part of Happy Life Habits since day one. And I'm going to ask, Priti, why you joined the course back in June 2020 and again now, and what you've benefited and challenges you face and what's helping you now.
Thank you, Shaylin. All right, so the reason I joined the course was because Shaylin was running it and I wanted to support his endeavors. But I also joined the course because I wanted to build resilience and mental strength for the future. I think I think about or worry about my parents passing away and how I'm going to cope with that. And Shaylin and I both lost the same friend at the same, obviously when he passed away, and that probably triggered a bit more of, now we're in that phase of life because of our own ages, that we will see more losses. And I wanted to kind of, I don't think you can quite prepare for the loss of a parent or people close to you, but I still wanted to do something that would help me. And I also wanted to build resilience for aging. And it all sounds a little bit negative and a bit depressing. It's not meant to, but I do have these things and thoughts in my mind, and that I wanted to be better prepared for that, because I want to be happy and joyful for my niece and my nephew who are only 10, and I want to live a happy life. So I think that, both of those things, one, wanting to support Shaylin, yes, but more actually even for myself, of wanting to have resources and things available to me which will help me every single day in my life from now for the future. And that's why I joined the course. So I'm going to go on to question 3 first and then go back to question 2. So what were the challenges? I think for me, the biggest challenge was I never got round to doing the evening part of the journal. So the 3 amazing things that happened today. I do really well in the morning part because I wake up and get on with it. But by the time I got to the evening part, there's probably quite a few days that it just wasn't happening for me. And I think the thing that really helped was this. During the course, it was great because obviously we were sending Shaylin the WhatsApp messages, so there was accountability. But once the course ended, it was obviously down to yourself to do it. And I think what Shaylin has shared with us last week about anchoring the habit with something else that you do, that was a blindingly top tip, and for me, I do my journaling in the morning before I start work, so it's on my desk. But I have to make sure now at the weekends that I keep my journal somewhere else, or I come in and do it on my desk. But it's that anchoring of the habit, I think, was a tremendously top tip to deal with the challenges. And then for me, the evening didn't work just before bedtime because my journal is not near my bed. So I have to anchor that habit to something else that I'll always do every day that makes me then go off and do the journal. So I think that was kind of on the challenges side. The benefits of the course, definitely one, Raki, what you were talking about a bit, but that ability to see even in the smallest of things, the ability to be grateful. I think that's been really, really wonderful. And to continually want to practice that, I've really enjoyed. And the other benefit that I really enjoy is in the what would make today great section. So normally I would just start my day and not really think about setting up the day for success. You just kind of get on with it, go to work, blah, blah, blah. Now I intention set every day for that day. So on my what would make today great, I'll always have one, what I call kind of like feeling or emotional aspect. So at the beginning of lockdown, I was writing things like a calm and peaceful house, because the whole lockdown experience was like overwhelm. Now I'm writing things like a joyful and happy home. And it makes a difference, because when I'm getting annoyed with something, I purposely think, what did I write in my journal? And if I wrote, I wanted a peaceful and happy home, then it's a problem. If I'm getting annoyed, I have to stop myself getting annoyed, because otherwise I'm not going to have I'm not going to have that great day, because in my great day, I said I wasn't going to be like that, or I had said what I wanted to be like. I hope that makes sense. But I love the opportunity to intention set every day. So I'll always have a feeling type intention, and then I'll also have intention setting around whether it's my health, or it might be something to do with work, of wanting to get through 5 things on my list. When I used to write, I want to get through all my list, or I want to work effectively, that wasn't enough. But when I started to be more precise and say, I want to get through 5 things on my work list, then I really started to achieve. Just to tell you a story, but this week I wrote, I want to get a new client today. That would make my day great. I got a random text from somebody who said, you've been recommended to me by my good friend so-and-so. Please, could I have a chat? I need your help. And I think that's a reflection of the power of intention setting. And I really, really big benefit. I love that part. And I think that kind of feeds into how it's helping me. You know, it helps me to set my day up really well. It helps me to think in a more granular way, in a more detailed way, which doesn't require actually any greater effort. And it helps me to feel happier right from the get-go, right from that morning habit. And probably I'll end with that it's giving me the discipline and the habit to do it every day.